on Trash. I'm Ben. I'm here with Rocket. I'm here with Tom.
Yo.
And I'm here with Hayes. And here we are going to do a beer review. We're going to watch a movie after.
Yes.
They're both my picks. The beer, I got Supa Sumo. It's a double India Pale Ale. It's from Toppling Goliath Brewing Company. It's about 8%. And I really only got it because I liked the cover.
And real quick here it says on the can, this double India Pale Ale is a hazy triumph made possible by the combination of mosaic, citrus hops, giving it a pineapple and orange flavors that will smash your taste buds. Ooh, yeah. All right, guys, let's give it the old college try.
Wow.
Ooh, now, okay. Immediately, there's like a tangerine smoky
tangerine.
flavor. Tangerine smoky.
Definitely smoky. Definitely.
Yeah.
I feel like it's like when you're at like the barbecue and like, you know, your uncle's like cooking up like the hamburgers and then all of a sudden you look over and there's pineapple on the grill. And you're like, what the hell? What about you, Rocket?
I mean, I don't know why, but like, I'm tasting like sweaty armpits.
Yeah.
I don't, it's like, you know, no deodorant, 10-mile run, get back in the house.
It's very Supa Sumo, and it's very very aroma-y, and it's actually, to me, I like it.
Yeah, I'm not put off by it.
Yeah, I like it.
Rocket? Are you put off by it?
I want to like it. Like, I really do. Like,
Yeah, it doesn't go away, does it?
like I can say, it's like almost like a rotten grapefruit to me. Like it tastes like it's turned a little bit. And like, sometimes like that kind of a flavor can be good, you know? Like I actually, like when it comes to like something like strawberries, like I like them when they're like just about to get molded. Like I like that, like starting to get like real soft, like that kind of flavor. You know, that's what I like. You know, I like bananas with a lot of spots on them. Like when they're just about ready to throw in the freezer, like, hey, we're just gonna make banana bread out of these. I like that.
So this is one banana too far.
This is the all brown banana you throw back in the freezer. Say, I'm gonna make some banana bread out of this in like 6 months.
And then someone made beer instead.
Yeah, right. Like, but no. This I don't know. For me, it's I don't know. It hit me weird.
Lay it on us, man, out of 10. What'd it be, McGee?
I'd give this like a 5.
Oh, damn!
You know,
That's low. Like,
I fucked up.
like
I'm just kidding.
no, like I said, it's not horrid, you know.
but
like I
I've
said,
never
for
heard
me,
you give
like,
anything a 5 before. Wow. Unless it was like swill beer.
This is
Or
I mean,
that
well, it's
horrible
definitely
weekend
like,
movie.
for me personally. I mean,
Oh my God.
you know, we all know star counts are personal.
Yeah.
You know, and this just hit me wrong. You know, it did me wrong.
Fair enough,
BC
BC.
did me wrong.
Lay it on us, man.
I've had some skunky beers and like I've hated them. I'm usually not a fan. And upon first whiff of this, I was a little concerned. But I gotta say, like, I kind of dig it, and I feel like I could drink this like pretty fast and have a good time, despite it being strong.
And dangerous.
And yeah, like it's 8%, but like I said, like I feel like I could go through this and just like
It don't
enjoy
feel
it.
like 8%.
So based off that, you know, it's not my favorite type of beer, so I'm not gonna go super high. But like for a skunk beer, you know, it's pretty good. So I'm gonna go like a 6.5, maybe a light 7.
Ooh, you know, I'm kind of with BC on that one. I'm actually like digging it. I love citrus beers. The smoky quality to it is what I pick out. The sour, rotting note is cursory in my opinion. Like I smell it more than I taste it. So in those regards, I gotta give it a 7. Hayes.
I'm gonna top you guys and go with an 8.
Beer for the movie, right? What do you got in store, BC?
Oh yes, the movie.
Lay it on us. What are we watching tonight?
In terms of movies, you know me, I always come through with Asian movies, and Tadanobu Asano is my favorite actor. I'm wearing him right now.
He wants to be on it.
But we're gonna watch this movie called Vital. It's directed by Shinya Tsukamoto. They've collaborated before as actors in Ichi the Killer.
Yep.
And now Shinya Tsukamoto is filming Tadanobu Asano in kind of an artsy drama piece. It's about a guy that gets in a car accident and he starts uncovering things from the past, remembering things from before the accident, since he lost his memory. And yeah, it just sounds really interesting. It's an engaging director, an engaging actor, so I felt like we couldn't really go wrong with it.
And I can't wait. I haven't seen this movie in a while. These two boys have never seen it before, so they're going in blind. A couple of virgins
Going
over
in
here.
green.
That's right. And without further ado, I'm going to kick off the trailer. You guys know how I roll on the Neon Trash. Watch it. We'll be right back, motherfuckers.
医学の歴史は体の構造を知ることから出発しています。現実はいつも目の前にあるということを身をもって感じてください。目の前のご遺体の体の中を見せていただけるということは君たち医学を志す者にだけ与えられた特権であります。
Hey everyone, welcome back to Neon Trash. We just got finished watching Vital, and what a movie! It was super like depressing, but also beautiful. All sorts of emotions. You know, I'm feeling a lot of things right now. I got this movie thinking that I would be like. Well, I got it mainly because I like the actor. I mean, I like the director, but usually every time we watch this actor, Tadanobu Asano, he kind of takes the reins of the film. He's kind of what catches your eye. And I actually feel like this movie, you know, the director and the story were much more impactful. I actually thought that was good because you have a competent actor, you have a good director, and then you have an intriguing story. So you put it all together, and I feel like, you know, it's a good movie, no matter what way you look at it.
I agree.
I guess I'll let everyone else say their thoughts, and we'll do a star count at the end.
Okay, for me, you know, I watched Vital maybe 6 or 7 years ago, and you know, I was a young guy full of piss and vinegar, and I thought the movie was okay. And it was one of those films from Tartan Asia Extreme that kind of came and went in my radar. And I thought it was, you know, all right, but watching it tonight again, revisiting this film for a second time, I was given kind of a renewed interest in the narrative and the characters, and I thought that everything that was happening on screen spoke to me in a much more cerebral and deep manner than it did all those years ago. And here's the funny part about it, with, you know, an actor like Tadanobu Asano, I thought, you know, with Ichi the Killer, I thought that movie was okay back then too. And it took a second viewing for me to appreciate that film.
Dang, I mean, going through it in my first viewing, I was already anticipating watching this a second time because so much caught my eye here and there. I found myself caught up in so many moments that you would miss certain things here and there as you're like trying to like process what you just saw and try to make something make sense. Like you miss a little bit of the next scene almost, and like, I mean, yeah, I found myself like literally like this movie kind of takes off, even though it seems so slow, it feels so slow, it really proceeds at such a really quick cerebral pace. You find yourself like kind of like falling behind if you're not like really kind of dialed in. Like,
Oh yeah, Hayes, our guest reviewer of the night, along with Olivia as well. We're gonna be touching on these two tonight, but Matthew Hayes, my friend, what do you think of the movie Vital?
I actually liked it. It was very, you know, different compared to other Japanese movies I've seen. They were very chaotic. And this one actually had a lot of vibrant colors, a lot of like life to it, even though there were some depressing things, and it dealt with the whole fact that, in my opinion, there is life in death in general, in the memories and stuff that has happened.
Yeah.
And that there could be like a lot of beauty in chaos.
My opinion, like everybody else said, watching it however many more times, if you watch it second, third time, whatever, every time you're gonna experience something else and get a different perspective on what's going on. And then the cinematography I thought was beautiful and added to the experience.
Yeah.
It made it very interesting.
I felt like the blue was, I mean, that was like the main thing throughout the movie.
Yeah.
So I feel like he he's obviously saddened because he doesn't understand what quite happened to him, what quite happened to everyone around him. And I felt like the red, it was used more sparingly, and I felt like, you know, I'd have to watch it a second time to remember the exact reason why I felt like it was being used, but maybe like, you know, more anger or like frustration in the scenes.
Or maybe even like becoming alive sexually, or like, you know what I'm saying, like the heat of the moment.
And
like,
I felt like the green
fire. Like,
I felt like the green was like where he was almost at peace, you know, like,
like
things,
dead, and like
they were almost like his good memories, you know what I mean?
Or
He felt,
life.
But still, something was off about him though in those scenes for me. Like, still, like, he wanted to find relief and peace in that color, but still, there was something, at least for me, that like kept me from really getting there all the way.
Right.
Like,
and that might even be the
still,
point.
yeah, right. There's still something wrong. It's not done yet. Like,
wow.
In my opinion, they're relatable in a way.
Okay.
The fact that, like, you know, yet he doesn't remember things at the same time, but at the same time when everything starts to come, people have those desires and wanting to know and wanting to figure out and wanting answers, and at the same time getting that memory back and reliving those memories. So it's relatable to me.
I could feel that completely.
right. See, to me, it was more, I'm watching this happen.
you know, I actually feel really bad for our main character. I mean, someone he clearly loved and cared about died, and yet everyone seems more concerned about like
His
how
future.
about his future, how it impacts them. I feel like most of the time they don't step outside and think like, what is he going through?
Yeah.
It's all about like, oh, he's depressed, he's not giving me love, or oh, my daughter died, but like that's still his love interest. You know, you think like a father losing their daughter and like a love interest losing their soulmate would feel close to the same.
I would say that some people would say the main character Hiroshi is relatable in a way because obviously because he can't remember his past. I guess people wouldn't relate to that in a way, but he feels like he can't move on with his life and give himself to the people in his life and be able to be there for them and love them because he doesn't know what happened in his past, and he doesn't know, like, there's that curiosity, and he doesn't feel whole because he doesn't know what happened. Yeah, I feel like that's what's holding him back from being there for the people in his life. That could be relatable to some people.
Let's star count. We're going to start with Olivia here. And mainly because she hasn't done a star count on our channel before. So, breaking it down, we do it 10 stars on Neon Trash. You know this. So, weigh that out. Out of 10 stars, where would you rate Tartan Asian Extremes Vital?
I think I would personally rate it a 7.5 or even an 8.
Ooh, that is high. BC, you know it. Lay it on us, dude.
Well, I personally, I feel like this is my favorite movie from the director.
Wow.
But here's the thing. Like Tetsuo the Iron Man, like I think is
so good.
Is really good, and it's more impactful than this.
Sure.
So like to me, you know, even though I personally enjoy this better, I don't necessarily think it's, you know, a better film than Tetsuo. Tetsuo's influence is seen, you know,
Everywhere.
for the past 30 years in Japanese cinema.
Yeah.
But I also like I love the actor, and this performance that he had in this movie reminded me of Last Life in the Universe, where like it's kind of understated. Like he's quiet, he's not necessarily doing a lot, but the little bit that he is doing is really good.
It's nuanced.
And then obviously the director, I felt like his use of color, his use of like focus and then taking things out of focus, which happened a lot throughout the film, you know, made it all that more impactful. So for me, I think I'm gonna go a 9 out of it. 9 out of 10. I really liked it.
Oh my god!
And I would love to watch it again because like it I don't know, it just impacted me on a personal level. So
A second viewing, and speaking of second viewings, this is Tommy the Hammer's second viewing. Like I said, when I saw this many years ago, for some bizarre reason I wasn't really blown away by it and didn't think too much about Vital. Watching it tonight with my friends and a renewed sense of vision as it were. I thought Vital was an excellent movie, and I think it begs a second viewing. This is a film that you watch a few times, and I don't know, you take something away from it personally, you know, whether it's spiritual or, you know, psychological is up to the viewer. And for me, I gotta say Vital earns a solid 8, 8.5 out of 10. Rocket, lay it on us, dude. Lay it on us.
I mean, I'm gonna say I don't feel like it's fair for me to give it a star count after one viewing because it does warrant a second viewing. So I'm gonna say right now it's gonna get a 9 out of 10 from me.
Oh!
With the possibility of maybe even a perfect score. Like if I can, like, I mean, honestly,
a few times then.
Like yeah, maybe I can even only award it an 8 because I think I might have to add 2 stars to a second viewing. Honestly.
Yeah, it takes that step back. It does.
It really does.
Hayes, lay it on us, dude. Out of 10 stars, what would you say?
Out of 10?
Yes, sir.
10 stars.
First time ever seeing it.
Lay it on us, man.
Definitely, you know, garners the fact that you want to watch it again. So first viewing, I would say 8, 8.5. But if I watched it again, I'd probably give it a 10.
Damn!
I feel the same way. I feel the same way. Like
all of us feel like we'd go up. If
Yeah,
we
right.
I
you got to watch it.
Yeah, and that's the thing. Is like in my second time around, I gotta say, I want to see it again. I do. That's the
Right,
strange
you want
part.
to watch it that extra time.
I want to
Yeah,
see it
for
maybe
sure.
a third or a fourth, or this might be that movie that you watch throughout your life and it speaks to you about love, death, relationships, obsession. You know what I'm saying? Who knows what you
It
gain.
definitely needs a little time to breathe. I think
It
that's
does. It does.
Needs to
Like,
marinate.
Yeah, you can't just watch this again tomorrow. No.
no.
It's like, that's really sad, you know? Like, it genuinely is sad. And then by the time he fully, like, understands where he's at in the world again, or, like, the people around him, it's like, she's gone, you know?
Wow.
And that's deep.
I really feel that because it feels like he's only then really allowed to grieve right there at the end. You know, but it feels so awkward as he throws himself at the coffin, like he finally is at that place. It's such. I mean, it evokes such emotion and multiple layers of feeling. You have to watch this over and over to really understand each layer of feeling you're having when you really come to the realization of what's going on and what he's actually feeling in this, or at least like starting to attempt to understand what he's feeling.
Damn. Wow.
This is a hell of a film. It really is.